see.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, from the Ocean Course at Kianah Island, we bring you first-round coverage of the Carolina Open. This is going to be a compelling 4 days of golf. A lot of storylines to follow as we move through the weekend, and we take a look at the leaderboard here in round one. We've got a tie at the top at 3 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer in good form coming into this one fresh off a victory a week ago. So let's get you out to the action on the turn as we head to the tee at the par 4 10th. Frank, this tournament here at Kianah, a special one, no question in its own right. It's so beautiful here, and there's a lot at stake. But for a young golfer, just curious, how do you keep the focus on the here and now, knowing full well that next week is the Masters?
That's the magic question, Rich. And I think that's really the definer of the best in the game and the also-rans. I would put it down to an old cliche, tomorrow never comes. Right? We always live in today. And if you have to resist looking forward, we know a huge event is going to be the following week. But really, as an athlete, you have to get better day by day. So the goal today is to be a better player today than what you were yesterday. Tomorrow, which I know I just said never comes, you've got to do the same thing again. That's a good shot, and more importantly, too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
We turn to Nota Begay the third for this look at birdie.
And he's left this in a good spot. Very little break, maybe a hair to the right, but no real elevation changes at all.
Fuck that up so bad.
That's going to scoot a foot or two by.
I felt it too. Idiot. Gives that away.
So that's in for par to start this backside. And he'll remain in red figures at 1 under. Par 5 11th and another scoring opportunity here early on the backside, Frank.
This par 5, it looks very easy to hit it down the left side. But in actual fact, you've got to aim a little down the right side. And the reason why is this fairway actually kicks or cambers from right to left. So anything down the middle, chances are it's going to finish in the rough. Find the fairway, then this hole opens up.
Oh boy, oh boy.
And this one gonna settle into the bunker off the tee. Want to make sure you catch this cleanly as second to the par 5.
On the tee, I saw a lot of green grass, but now the third shot is once again from the sand.
Fuck am I doing? Holy shit.
Tough to control the golf ball out of the bunker. This is on the green, but with a lot of work left to be done. Well, Ione has had a good look. Now this for birdie.
Well, for a long putt like this, there's really not a whole lot to it. I think you'll fancy his chances at this one.
I did it again.
Will that stop? Yes, that was not easy down the slope, but that's pretty well done. Okay, well done. It is a par here at 11, and he'll remain at 1 under par. The 12th at 484 yards sometimes feels like two different holes wrapped into one. At the tee, all you're seeing is a nice expansive fairway. But stand over your second, and you'll see that lagoon set right up on the edge of this green. And that will do just fine. Now Noda, his second from the fairway.
He's looking at 148 yards to the front, 157 to the hole. Pin is very accessible here, right in the center of the green.
I like the looks of this one.
Well, I don't have my tape measure out, but that looks like, I don't know what, 6-7 feet in there, but that is an excellent approach shot.
Right around 6 feet here for birdie. Okay, that'll help the cause. It's a birdie here at number 12. '21 PGA Championship. This par 4 13th hole was a nightmare for a number of players, including Louis Oosthuizen and the eventual champion, Phil Mickelson. What makes it so hard, Frank?
There's nothing comfortable on this hole, Rich. It's actually one of my favorite holes, and one of the reasons why. You see the sort of sandy bunkery area there on that left side, all perfectly in play for a tee shot. So now the decision is, do I hit it short of them? If I do, I have a longer second shot. Do I challenge them? Well, if I don't find the fairway, now I'm in bigger problems. And that's just the tee shot. The second shot, that water laps almost right up to that right edge of the green. I think it's a great par 4.
Wow, some good action on that approach, and a birdie putt awaits. This is a 13-footer. Nicely done. 2 straight birdies here early on this backside. So this a successful day's work. Frank tied for the lead after day 1.
We look at that leaderboard, Rich, and it's always nice to see nobody out in front. So it's just like an absolute pack. So I'm curious to see what happens over the next 3 rounds.
So that's a wrap for all of us at EA Sports PGA Tour. Thanks for coming along. We'll see you next time.
That's round 1.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the Ocean Course at Kianah Island, it's live second-round coverage of the Carolina Open. Well, if we see more of what we witnessed yesterday, we're in for a heck of a battle these next 3 days as we show you the current leaderboard here on this Friday. We've got a tie at the top at 6 under par. We'll get out to the action here as we pick things up on the par 4 6th hole. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. Oh, you like to see that, folks, working that spin a bit. Now on the dance floor, looking for a birdie. Oh, no problems at all. The pace perfect. It is in for birdie. And he'll move now to 5 under par. Second par 5 here on the front side. Frank, if you don't make 4 here, I think you're losing ground to the field.
I'd agree with you, Rich. The biggest thing here is just a solid tee shot, because it's going to be within reach with a good tee shot. If you didn't hit your best, then you have to be careful with those trees up on the right side by the green. I've caught a few people out over the years.
You can't drive it much better than that. That's the quick pickup of the tee right down the middle. Okay, that worked out well, landing just short, releases onto the green. Still a long ways to go, though, to make the Eagle 3 here.
Yeah, at least you get a nice enjoyable walk with the putter in the hand, so it certainly works out well.
That's a good eagle putt there. Beautifully weighted, and just a short one left for birdie. Trying to generate some momentum here at the 7th hole. This for birdie. Yeah, that's good putt. A birdie here at 1.
I'll take it.
And that's going to move him to 6 under par. On to the 8th hole now at 198 yards, par 3. Like so many of the greens on this front side, if you don't land it just right, there's a hard slope around the edges, so having the distance dialed in here is a must. Okay, that's going to end up right in the middle of the green. He's hoping here to at least get this to tap-in range, but it is for birdie. Oh, that nearly went in. That's a touch class right there. Very good effort. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he'll remain one shot back. Hole number 9 here at the Ocean Course is a long par 4 at a robust 514 yards. Flat lies difficult to find anywhere from the rolling fairway to the undulating green. A 4, that's a great way to finish out this front side.
Go, 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 go.
No issues here. That is into the fairway.
This is position A, right in the fairway, and 180 yards to go. Well, this is straight at it. It's a really good line. Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
Good effort, but that'll run 2-3 feet past the hole.
Shit.
Okay, that one cleaned up without any issue, and that is a par. Here we go, making the turn, par 4, 10th hole. And Frank, what's in front of the player right now?
I prefer to see this hole, Rich, as a slight dog leg left to right. Then that way it takes out the temptation to mess around with that right side. Nothing wrong with hitting a little left of center. The hole will still open up. I know I've got to hit it across the bunker, but there's nothing wrong with that.
This one's starting a little bit right. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here.
Yeah, let's throw in the bunker.
Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Kianah Stephen.
Yeah, we're looking at 132 yards to the flagstick. Pin all the way at the back. He can fly it the full way.
Short.
Ooh.
Take it.
And here at the 10th, with the iron in hand, and hits it stone cold close.
This only about 5 feet for birdie. Yes, rolls it right in. A birdie here at 10. And that is going to push him into the lead here on this Friday.
By 1.
So will this be the week that our featured golfer claims that first ever title? Frank, it's looking promising through 36 holes.
It is, and to just make that final leap to become a winner on the PGA Tour. Well, that's what's in front. It seems simple, but the last bit is the most difficult.
So that's it.
It's around 3. Ugh.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the Ocean Course at Kianah Island Golf Resort, live third-round coverage of the Carolina Open. Rich Lerner here in our tower overlooking the 18th green. Frank Navalo is by my side. Out on the course, we've got Nota Begay III and Iona Stephen as we check the Saturday leaderboard. We're looking at a tie at the top at 7 under par.
Is insane.
So let's get out and join the fray as we pick things up on the tee at the par 5 11th. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. Going to take a big poke to get there, but a chance with his second to the par 5.
Should I aim at that tower? Come on, get up there. Fuck.
Oh, that second shot just ran out of fairway, but still, a nice little pitch shot and a good chance to make 4 at par 5.
Nice. Took it. This one.
You bet. A birdie here at the 11th. And that's going to move him to 8 under. More fun now from Pete Dye here at the par 4 12th. This is the widest fairway on the golf course, but then it is one of the narrowest approaches.
Yeah, it's also the start of 2 very important par 4s here at Kianah, Rich, because the drive here and 13 has to be spot on. This one has bunkers, but both second shots will have water on play.
Go, baby, go, go.
Oh, this would be a good tee shot any other day of the week, really. The only problem is that hole, which is cut front right today. So tee shot on the right, hole cut front right, not exactly the best mix.
A left to right breeze, something to consider here as he eyes this second shot.
And a good iron shot, just not quite as close as what we'd all want to finish, but still.
Let's bring in Nota Begay III for a look at birdie.
And this has a pretty clear right to left break to it. Players gotta recognize the speed. This is one that guys leave short quite a bit.
No, I think he knew it right when it left the putter face. Didn't get that far enough out to the right. That one safely in. And it's a par here at 12. And the lead's going to remain 2. The 13th is a tough one, no two ways about it. Par 4 at 497 yards. And that lagoon that came into play near the green on 12, well, it's now a canal that borders the entire length of this 13th. The left side No bargain either, with 4 deep pot bunkers greeting those who play a little too conservatively. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway.
Oh, what a stop.
You could see he was trying to spin that thing close. Nice job finding the putting surface. Still got a little work to do for his birdie. Confidently done there. That's in for birdie here at 13. And he'll move it to 1 under for his round. -9 for the tournament. Par 3 14th here at the Ocean Course. Just gorgeous, but it is treacherous. You're exposed to the wind up there on the green, and you might need to hit, I don't know about lumber, but low iron at a minimum, Frank. This is a great hole.
It certainly is. It can play as long as 240 yards, but it's one of those holes, too. If you were aware of the fact that most of the field's going to play it in 3.5 or 4 shots, you would take 3 every single day. Well, I'm going to tell you now, that's exactly what they do on this hole. Don't try and make it 2. Take a 3. You will gain on the field. Listening?
Oh, man. I was thinking that. Whew. Take it. Oh, I'll take it.
No issues there. It is a par here at 14.
All right.
And he's going to stay 2 clear of the field.
2.
So a 2-stroke lead here for our featured golfer. That's the good news. But you have to keep in mind, there's a chance that by the time you tee off tomorrow, you might not even have the lead.
That's right, Rich. There's a lot of scoring opportunities out there, but you've still got to focus on the job in hand and that winning score. I think if you can project a number, really, and try and shoot for that, because tomorrow's going to be crazy.
So that should just about do it. For all of us at EA Sports, thanks for spending some time with us.
That's right.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From Kianah Island, just outside of Charleston, South Carolina,
All right, I'm down by
live
1.
final round coverage of the Carolina Open. It is the great challenge that all these golfers face, trying to string 4 solid rounds together, trying to best Mother Nature and this course, and trying to beat the entire field as we check the leaderboard. The Australian Aaron Baddeley is our leader. He's at 11 under. So let's get out to the course, already deep into the round as we head to the tee on the par 4 15.
Rich, is that 8 or 9 feet?
I don't know about that, but it is a great approach shot.
8 feet now for birdie. Ah, yes, never in doubt. It's a birdie here at 15. And that will catapult him into the lead with just the 16th, 17th, and 18th to play. The final par 5 of the round comes here at the 16th. You'd be forgiven for turning this into a 3-shotter because whatever you do, you will need to avoid that deep area left of the green. Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. Now, from better than 300 yards out, a second to the par 5. I'm not sure he got every bit of that 3-wood trying to get home to this par 5 and 2, but still in the ball game for a birdie. See if you can get this one to drop here at the 16th for a birdie. Yeah, that's a good putt. A birdie here at 1. And stop the presses if you've heard this before. He's well on his way to yet another victory on the year. Now to one of the most famous holes in recent major championship golf, the 17th, the par 3. And Frank, I don't want to plant seeds of doubt, but when I stare at this hole with the water, I'm thinking about disaster and calamity. It's all right there, isn't it?
It's all happened here, Rich. This hole has a memory. The first time we ever saw it on TV was in the 1991 Ryder Cup, and it was the deciding hole. So many of the best players in the world actually found water. For example, even just this finish. Remember Colin Montgomery playing Mark Calcavecchia? Colin Montgomery finished bogey, bogey, double bogey, bogey, and won all 4 holes. But this one, you just try and survive.
Shit, I can't even see the club. Oh boy. See. Oh. Should have switched the camera.
Facing 29 feet. Good stop, though it is for a bogey 4. And the pressure going to ratchet up now as the lead's down 2-1 with 1 to go. Well, you know you're playing a great hole when Pete Dye, one of the greatest architects of
quarry.
all time, the man who dreamed up this magnificent ocean course here at Kiawah Island, when Pete Dye said, this is his favorite hole. Enjoy it. That's the one, a pressure drive there at 18, holding the one-shot lead, but that is safely in the fairway, and a big exhale there. He'll be factoring in this breeze in his face as he sets for a second. Uses the spin there, holds the green, but a long way home for that birdie. We turn to Nota Begay the third for this look at birdie.
Oh, it's right there.
This is a very straight putt, but it will be fast. So you've got to be careful not to run this by if it wanders offline.
Nope, good effort, but that's got to wander a few feet by.
Oh, that comes up well short. I bet he'd like a do-over.
Okay, safely in for his par at 18. And that will go down as a final round, 69. All right, this one came right down to the wire, but our featured golfer able to dig deep. And Frank, they wind up holding on to win by a shot. A win is a win is a win.
They were so solid. You know, when it really counts, when you just one little crack and all of a sudden the field comes chasing, but instead they didn't crack.
So that'll do it for my partner here in the tower, Frank Navalo. For Nota Begay, Iona Stephen, and all our crew, Rich Lerner saying, we'll see you next time on
Qualified. Good. It's going to be tough. Yeah, got a lot of points now. was the other thing? Specs. It was legendary driving and legendary wedge. That's it.